My people, for a long time the world never believed we could build our own future, only as a nation that waits, imports, and survives. But today, our own hands and our own minds, we have proven something powerful. Burkina Faso can rise, create, and lead. In 2025, the worked when Burkina Faso launched its first electric cars assembled right here on our own soil. For decades, people believed this country could import old, second-hand vehicles. Nobody imagined that brand new, electric cars would roll out of a factory built on Burkinabè land. But that is exactly what happened. A new car brand was born, Itawa. It was created to give the nation a fresh start in modern technology. These imported cars, they were not fake prototypes made for display. They were working electric vehicles built for everyday. The factory was set up in Ouaga 2000. Were assembled by young Burkinabè technicians. When people saw modern electric vehicles being tested on local roads, many could not believe their eyes. It proved that Burkina do things that even richer countries struggle to achieve. This moment became a symbol of hope. It showed that development, even under economic pressure, it showed that Africa can build, innovate, and lead, and most importantly, it enables millions of young people to believe that their country has the power to rise. Before tower cars appeared on the roads, something very happened behind the scenes. Dozens of young Burkinabè technicians traveled to China for training. They didn't go as tourists, and they didn't sit in classrooms listening to theory. They trained inside real electric vehicle factories. The method was simple: learn by doing. They worked with real tools, real machines, and real components, tested wires, tested batteries, installed motors, and fixed software. Every mistake lesson. They didn't just observe they became experts themselves. When they returned home, they were fully prepared. Factory, they understood every part of the process, from start to. That is why the Itawa plant did not fail. It succeeded because it was skilled local hands. For the first time, young Burkinabè realized they did not need to leave their country to succeed. They could build the future right at home. Unlike many partnerships Africa has seen before, one was different. China offered full technology transfer. That means they taught Burkina Faso how to build electric cars from up. They did not hide knowledge or keep. Chinese engineers worked side by side with local teams in Burkina Faso, controlling machines, explaining systems, and processes. But they made sure Burkinabè technicians tightened the final bolts, pressed the final buttons, and ran the final tests. This changed everything. The mindset shift. China is helping us, too. We can do this ourselves. While some foreign media called it dependency, the people on the ground saw the truth. This was partnership, not control. Knowledge was shared. Skills were built. Dependence was strengthened. The electric cars produced in Burkina Faso were not luxury vehicles. They were simple, strong, and designed in realities. The first two models were the Itawa Sahel and the Itawa Native. These cars were built for rough roads, long distances, and low maintenance costs. Smartest feature of all was solar charging. In Africa, sunlight is, fuel is expensive and sometimes difficult to, so using solar energy just made sense. The Itawa Sahel could be charged at home, at stations, or directly through sunlight. For a driving range of up to 330 kilometers on a single charge, more than enough for daily travel. Maintenance costs were extremely low. No oil, no spark plugs, no engines. Repairs were and charging cost only a fraction of costs. These cars proved that modern technology doesn't have to be expensive. It can be affordable and made for everyday African life. Biggest tests came when taxi drivers started using the Itawa Sahel in Ouagadougou. Taxis run all day in extreme heat, heavy traffic, and rough conditions. If drives taxi work, it can survive anything. At first, drivers were skeptical. Electric cars were weak, but their opinion quickly changed. They cover heat. They moved smoothly through traffic bad roads with ease. They were quiet and reliable, but most importantly, they saved money. Drivers who once spent huge amounts on fuel now paid very little. Some said they saved more money in 1 month than had before. Soon, dozens of electric taxis across the city, and ride-hailing services began placing bulk orders. Taxis became the strongest supporters of the Itawa cars, spreading the message themselves. At first, many people believed the cars were imported, but seeing them daily on the streets changed minds. Others were shocked. When drivers told them the vehicles were assembled locally, pride replaced doubt. For the first time, people felt that something modern and truly made for them. This electric car project is not an isolated success of a larger national strategy led by President Ibrahim Traoré. The goal is to reduce dependence on foreign systems and build strong local industries. Alongside the EV project, Burkina Faso has built a gold refinery, expanded agricultural processing, invested in solar farms, and created training centers for young people. Solar energy is the foundation of this vision. Fuel imports once drained the economy, now the sun provides clean power for homes, factories, and vehicles. When local energy powers locally built cars, a cycle of independence is created. Perhaps the greatest impact of the Itawa project is on the youth. For years, many young people believed their future was outside the country. They see opportunity at home, skilled jobs, real careers, and believe. The message is clear: you are capable and your country needs you. The vision does not stop at Burkina Faso's border. Plans are already in motion to expand Itawa across West Africa. Countries facing high fuel costs and poor quality need exactly this kind of solution: affordable, strong, electric cars. The future is even big. New models, electric buses, pickup trucks, essentially locally produced batteries. One day, a fully Burkinabè-designed electric car could enter global. This is not just about cars, this is about dignity, confidence, and self-belief. Faso is proving.